So, rookie season is back. We're not actually doing a cooking video, but I am cooking as I'm just getting ready to leave for the day. So today we've got a little bit of a different episode for you all. We're actually doing a promo video for the gyms. So we're going to get behind the scenes, and you will get a chance to get a little bit of walkthrough and see all the other gyms. So it's a bit of a day in life, preparation for the gyms reopening on Saturday. Today's the Wednesday, so we've just got a couple of days left. So we do have quite a lot of things that we need to get done in order for gyms to be ready in terms of promo work. And then at Rotherham, we've still got quite a lot of works going off. So you will get to see a day in life of how I do things sometimes in my day. Obviously, you will see me doing a little bit of work for my coaching while I'm in the car and Meg's driving. But again, these are just things sometimes that I've got to get done to make sure that obviously we'll get everything ready and planned for the big day on Saturday. And we'll have guys with me on Saturday as well to document the full day. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. So much more to come. So quite a few people ask me about salt. Why do we need some salt? Why do you always put loads of salt in your food? Well, you know, for an athlete, between 2 to 3 grams of salt per meal is pretty much ideal. A little bit of low salt again. You need to make sure that your potassium and salt intake is about right. So we always add a bit of low salt that has potassium in it as well. Again, electrolyte balance. And the difference you will notice if you don't use the salt as an athlete, your performance will definitely go down. And as a bodybuilder, definitely the pump, etc. is a lot worse. So I'm just going to get this warmed up as I've got to eat in 20 minutes. So I'll put this in the car. Meg's going to drive. I'm going to do some work, and then I'll fill in more what we're going to do in the car. Insured, you know, because we're always insured. Carbohydrate intake on point. Whenever you start a supplement called Trembolone sandwich, I'm not going into the details what Trembolone sandwich is. When you know, you know. This is a must. Keep the digestion healthy. So, just on the way to the first location, Ultraflex Leeds. Obviously, I'm very lucky to have my chauffeur here with me today. Obviously, it works out pretty well as Meg is quite an early bird, so her day starts like 6:30. I generally get up at 8 o'clock, and then I get my walking done and I start my work. Yeah, it works out pretty well because Meg actually gets all her work done for the bank before I actually leave. Whereas right now, obviously if she's driving, I can get all my client work done. So it works pretty well. Obviously if I had to drive, I would be wasting quite some time, and then I have to catch up on work later on in the day, so it works out pretty perfect. But anyway, first location is going to be Ultraflex Leeds. So it's actually the first gym that Ultraflex kind of rolled with and opened. So it's like the baby. It's Charlie's and Mike's first venture, and that is actually where we trained together for Meg's birthday, and where we actually sealed the deal to go into partnership with Charlie and Mike. So it's got some history behind it, that gym has. So I'm excited to show you the first ever Ultraflex. Let's go. Yeah, so I definitely think it's time to pull the volume down and just make sure you continue to make progress. Now, with how strong you've got over the course of the lockdown with the bread and butter movements, I really think we will probably lower the volume that you are doing right now by probably a third. Ultraflex Leeds. So like I mentioned before, this is pretty nostalgic. It's this is where it all happened, and this is where we kind of got going with Ultraflex Rotherham. So now you're going to get to see where it all started. So we've got the gym tour episode. Kuba, how much salt do you use? All of it, bruv! All of it! There we go. So that's going to be pre-workout meal. Location 1 ticked off. So now I've come home, get everything ready, go location 2, then straight from location 2 to location 3, and then 4. So we will hit Rotherham last, as we still have some building works there. So we will probably hit that last off, and then get some clips from the Rotherham. Secret weapon, raisins, pre-workout, extra anabolic. Time to go, location number 2. Get it. So pre-workout we're gonna have in there while Gaz does the work. But yeah, this is the York gym. So if you've ever been to York in England, it's a nice place, very scenic, and you have an Ultraflex here, so you can come and do some sightseeing and get a session in. So yeah, let's go. So that's a wrap in the York gym. I've just had a pre-workout meal now, so it's time to depart, and from here we'll go to Normanton and get a push session in, and you'll get a chance to see the location number 3, which is Ultraflex Normanton. It's in between Rotherham and Leeds, so it's more like a halfway point in between the gyms. So basically it starts from like Leeds, then it's York, Normanton, Rotherham, and then you've got Durham overside, and Hull. Won't show you Hull today, but Hull is a similar setup to York, so you do get the drift of what they look like. But yeah, pre-workout rundown. We're going to get back in the car now, 45 minutes drive, and we'll hit Normanton, meet the crew, and get after it. Location number 3, Ultraflex Normanton. So this is where we're going to train, show you the gym, get the bits filmed, and then we're going to hit a push session as well. So yeah, undercover. We're here, arrived, with Meg's driving, terrible driving. We're not painting and decorating today.
Yeah.
Well, they're painting and decorating, them two, and then we'll be training. We can legally train, so yeah, it's all good. It's part of the job.
Do we?
So, location number 3. This is the Ultraflex Normanton. Again, every single Ultraflex now has all the prime equipment. So we've got the extreme row. So a nice variety of prime, Atlantis, Watson, hammer strength, all kitted out. So if you haven't been here for quite a while, they have got a new feature just done now. So where the studio was down the bottom, Russ had it all knocked the studio through because it wasn't really getting used as much, and the members wanted more equipment. So what actually happened is a designated arm area with some calf stuff. So this is now the arm area where the studio used to be. So again, each gym's got a different vibe to it, a few different pieces of equipment. Obviously, so each gym you do go to, you get a bit of a different vibe, different feel, different equipment you can use. And again, that's quite good for me as well, as when I do get sessions at different gyms, I get to use all different kit and test it all out, see if it's any good. But yeah, it's all been hand-picked, to be honest. So when you do see something in the gym, it's all been bought for a purpose and done for a purpose. So yeah, you've got a nice little arm area. It's a good idea. And like I said, different gyms got different little features, like we have here. Obviously in Rotherham, a lot of different features that we have down there, and obviously York, Hull, Leeds, all different vibes, different buildings, but again, same ethos of having the best equipment and the best facilities to train at. So moving forward. Yeah, push it forward a little bit. Spot on there. You don't see me doing manual graft often, neither you see Russ. You don't see us doing manual graft often. This is Russ, he owns Ultraflex Normanton. He's the chief of this premise. So if you see him behind the counter, make sure you're nice to him. Right, so push session about to do down. Me, AJ, hitting the push at Normanton. So today it's going to be the same session pretty much. The only difference is in Rotherham we have a flat prime press, and here we'll have an incline prime press. Again, they both feel just as good, so it's not really going to be that much of a different session, to be honest. So we'll manage to get everything done that we need to get done, so all good. Right, you know what time it is? Pre-workout walk. Get the heart rate going, blood flow.
Best part of the session.
Essentials.
on your own. Yep. I'm here. Let's go. Take it.
Every push session right now, we always start with lateral movement. Again, I've mentioned this before in our videos. It doesn't really take away from the pressing, but if anything, adds a little bit more stability to our presses. And again, for me, if I do a lateral before, I do feel like my shoulders don't take quite as much of a battering. So I do feel a lot more comfortable going into a heavy press once there's already a lot of blood around the area. So we always start with lateral, and we have done this for the past, how long, AJ?
What, lateral?
Yeah. 6 months?
Since I joined the party.
Yeah, so since AJ joined the party, and I think...
Wait, come on, let's be honest. The first time I said let's start with a lateral, his response was, presses first.
Yeah, but then...
And then it made more sense.
Shoulders to get bigger.
But don't get me wrong, there's a lot of programming things that I've taken from Kuba as well, like a huge amount.
We're gonna get massive. Big chest. I mean, I've got Arnold watching. So, it's gonna have to happen, you know. Big breast day. Get set then. Proper depth. Don't be shallow here.
No.
Come on, switch on.
Yeah, my arm.
All day. All day. Keep moving it. Good. Better. Come on. Don't start going shallow now. Come on. With me. There's more. Keep rolling with it. There's more. Take it. Yours. Perfect.
Mine.
Yeah, come on then. Good man.
So I've dropped down the load on that now. Would have seen on the last video that I actually did 4 plates for my top set. It's just, you get to a point, and I'm actually, since I did that, I'm a further 7 pounds down. You can probably tell just looking at me in my t-shirt and stuff now, I'm definitely a smaller person. So, not that I wasn't already small already, but so I've got less stability. So I've got to run with that in the sense that I can only move now what I can stabilize, because if I can't stabilize it, then what's moving it? Inertia, momentum, loads of just auxiliary things that are going to create more fatigue and more chance for injuries, which is probably why I've got this little niggle on my shoulder. So better off just going down. So I went down by 10 kilos a side and I got a good 9, so I'm happy with that. And I didn't have to use an assisted rep either, which again creates fatigue. So Kuba's going to go for 5 now as his next warmer, and then we'll see if 6 is there today.
Oh yes. 6. Yeah.
You're flaring. You need to be tight for this. Let's go.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, good, come on. Oh yeah. Good, come on. Brace. Let's go. Come on. Go, go, go. Oh yeah. Good, I'm here. Let's go. Okay, and drive. Little more. Come on. There you go, good. Oh. Easy work, all day. Let's go. Yes, good. Come on. Yes. Good. Yes.
Keep moving them. Ooh. Loads more, loads more, loads more, come on. Find your groove now. Oh, all day. The other one's good. Oh! Keep working, come on. Oh yes, and more. Come on then. Let's take it. All the way, all the way, all the way, come on. Ah. Yes, perfect. Yes. So here we've got 3 loading points. So by loading at the bottom, where we are right now, we'll challenge the pec in the end range, in the shortened range, which is ideal, putting it obviously as a third compound in, as again right now at the bottom range and lengthened range we are going to be fatigued, but again we're still going to be quite strong in a fully shortened range, so we will challenge the pec here where it's still strongest. Just rushing the session, tell him off. Nah, I think we're both just getting fitter, so we can pick the pace up a little more, whereas we're both a bit fatter. I think we did need 10 minutes between sets, get our breath back, get the head back on. But I think for now, we're a little bit more vigorous. As you can see, you know, vigorous. Vigorous. 3, 2, 1, yours. Let's go. Perfect. Good. Good. Mine. Perfect. Perfect. Good. Yes. Good, big one, let's go. Get tight. Yes. One down, incline. Forgot my logbook, so. Should we just deload tomorrow, rest, deload legs, double rest, back on it, back on it. Nip it in bud now. Nip it in the bud now.
Yeah.
Don't stiff leg tomorrow. Tomorrow deload, rest, legs deload, rest, and then judge it off how we feel. Back on with push.
Yeah, if we feel good by Monday.
Perfect.
That's good. hold like this. Just drag out. Yeah, good. Stay on. Don't chuck it, don't chuck it. One more good rep. That was a shit one, let's go. Come on. Drag, 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 drag. More, 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 more. Yeah. What'd you get?
Not much talking in this video, is there?
There is, at the start. There is.
What you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to break up the talking in between, or just put some cool music over the top. You know, make us look hardcore and that. But anyways, we've had a run around probably 10 weeks without a deload, and the way we feel today, both me and AJ, I think it's definitely time to take a deload. So moving forward, tomorrow is pull day. We're going to run just one working set per exercise, maybe a couple on like rear delts and bicep, and then really nice short sweet session.
Take out the RDL.
Take out the RDL, no low back loading, no hinging, which will just be a breeze to us, to be honest. It's almost like a rest day. On Saturday, we're filming again. Obviously, first day of gym's opening. We are going to deload again. Again, one working set per exercise. Tickle it, almost a rest day again. And then we will run another rest day. Day after that on Sunday. By Monday, I'm pretty confident we'll be ready to get after it again. That's a wrap. We'll stretch, get finished off, and we're done. We're not gonna favouritize here, but we always save best for last, you know. Now all the joking, Like I said before, each gym has got a different vibe and different feel to it. They're all equal, just as good, apart from Rotherham. But anyways, big improvements here. We do listen to our members and the needs. And I think the biggest thing that we needed was a bigger car park. So we used to have a fence there. We've actually took the fence out, extended the car park, added in all these parking spaces. And then we had a wall around the back of the building. I'm not going to show you that now. You can come down and have a look at yourself, but I had a little wall around the back. We took that out and extended car park even more. So we've got like extra 14 spaces. We had it all tidied up. Everything around the front painted again, just to give it a bit of a smarter look. And then inside, big things inside. So yeah, we'll go in. Still not quite ready. We're still in process of getting it ready. Obviously cleaners in, tidying it up, but you will see a glimpse of what we've been working on. We've still got some more equipment coming, but again, we've got 3 new pieces of equipment. We've got a 210-inch screen, new upholstery on all the benches, everything refurbished, all the equipment serviced, new sofas, new graphics, two extra TVs. So we have been busy through the lockdown, making sure that we make some huge improvements. But yeah, we've not really held back, and it's been pretty much no expenses spared. So like I said, we always giving back, and for us, our priority is obviously making this business as good as it possibly can be. And I believe that if you focus on making your business more successful, the profit will come automatically. I think the driving factor should always be trying to build something that's another level, and that's always been our ethos. I think we've always wanted to build something special, and I think we're definitely on the way there. We're not quite done, we're still getting after it, you know, still getting it better. So obviously in this history episode, when I talk about like obviously how this all started and what we came from, and I actually started this gym in 2017, and obviously everything progressed from there. I met Charlie and Mike, and then obviously working with businessmen like Charlie and Mike, I've been blessed to have an opportunity to build a gym of my dreams pretty much. So I'm always grateful for that opportunity. Obviously it was definitely a matter of luck, obviously getting to meet them. Obviously I've known Mike for years anyways, but I definitely feel blessed that I had the opportunity to work with people like Mike and Charlie and have the opportunity to build something like this. Obviously without them this wouldn't be possible, so I'm always grateful for that, and I always mention them in the videos. Obviously people see the videos, obviously me talking and training, obviously showing you the gyms, but actually there's a little bit more to it, and obviously I owe a lot to them, giving me the opportunity to obviously build the gym of dreams together as a team. So yeah, business partners are very important, especially when you've got two business partners that can teach you an awful lot, and again I feel it's invaluable what they bring to the table in terms of what they can teach me and how far I've already come in years of working with them, obviously as a person and as a grown-up. They've really made me mature in business as well. So that's a wrap for the day. We don't really have a script for these videos, it's just whenever I get guys booked in, it's pretty much what I do in my days. So you see the real life footage and then real life routines and days in life. So we don't really stage it, we don't really like plan it and hand do it, so you're always going to see what I do and how I do things in my day. So today I actually got to see a little bit behind the scenes of obviously what we do to promote the gyms, obviously getting a little tour of the gyms for our promo video today. So I actually got the chance of me and Gaz popping through to each gym and get it and clip for you guys. So yeah, I think we're almost ready for the big day. Gym's reopening on Saturday, so almost go time. But yeah, thank you for watching guys. Anything you want to see, subscribe below.